Alex Jones here with something profound, but it's also very, very simple. And I've talked about it. A lot of the people have talked about it. Psychologists have talked about it. Those that study civilization and mass movements have talked about it. And the global controllers have written about it. They count on it. And that's a normalcy bias. And this happens throughout history. It happened in Nazi Germany, Soviet Russia, you name it. People just can't believe something is happening, so they'll just stand still and deny it. It's like cognitive dissonance. It's similar in a neurological manifestation to Stockholm syndrome, where a teenager gets kidnapped by horrible abusers, but just a few weeks later is defending them against the police and their parents. And that's what the modern world has, is an artificially induced Stockholm syndrome with an overall normalcy bias. And the social engineers, it's all public. They brag that they're moving the Overton window. What's the Overton window? That's the psychological or societal description. It's one way of looking at it, of where there's a normalcy window, and then as long as you can move people over, usually with an extreme action, they won't move all the way over to what you want, but it'll move them part of the way. So that's why the government does such extreme things like, yeah, the TSA is going to now go in your pants. We're going to put you in microwave scanners. They admit give you cancer. Or Obama comes in and says, yeah, the UN gives us orders now. The UN, Congress doesn't for war. And then a month later, okay, the UN doesn't give orders. The president can do it on his own. So this is all being done on purpose. We're being broken right now. And I just thought about the fact that for 16 and a half years, Obama's agent, his agent that published books under him, I thought about the fact that they put out that he was born in Kenya in literally hundreds of different promo publications, and they just act like, oh, that's the source of the rumor he's from Kenya, when that had never been dug up before. And you got all the fake birth certificates, and hey, Obama, release all your Harvard records and stuff that you've sealed where you were the president of the law review and all that. No, you won't do that. Everybody else releases it, but you won't. Why would the system want to put somebody in there born in Kenya, like his grandma said and everybody else? Why? The Kenyan government says that that's been cut out of their medical records. They wouldn't cut records out that weren't already there. There's no doubt about it now. Why would the system want that? Because they get everybody to buy into the lie. All the laws that have been passed while Obama's in that he signed will be null and void. So then everybody just gets behind defending the lie. And that's how they train us. They have big enough events, like the fake bin Laden killing, or the underwear bomber, where even it's admitted the government got him on the plane, or the other guy's CIA. And it's just so big that you have to know everything else is a lie if you face up to that. So you basically just go into Stockholm syndrome and say, I'm going to go with the abusers no matter what. And this is being done consciously. This is being done consciously. You know, we posted a video from the nightly news that I did last night on one of the YouTube channels, the Alex Jones channel, and it just got banned. They just blocked it. Because I was breaking down the fact that the biggest serial killer operation in the U.S. is the CPS giving the kids, in some cases, dozens of psychotropic drugs. I'm talking about 2-3-year-old babies, and actually killing them. And I showed mainstream news where they admit the kids are dying. And I just pointed out it's murder. And they used some copyright claim to bring it down. And by the way, the copyright claim was on my film, Endgame. And they didn't say there was something copyright in Endgame. They said they owned it. So this is the type of craziness that we're dealing with. Okay, I'll go around if you folks want me to. I'm driving like an old lady here, but shooting this video. All I know is, ladies and gentlemen, some people think I exaggerate. Unfortunately, usually I'm underestimating. And that's all I have to say on that subject. We are in deep trouble as a society. We better get out of our normalcy bias. We better get out of this collective Stockholm syndrome. Stand up against this tyranny, because things are really coming to a head. The system is really gearing up and openly saying, yeah, drones are watching you. Yeah, street lights are listening to you. Yeah, we'll secretly arrest you and kill you if we want to. Just all of it is in your face, breaking our will, or an attempt to now normalize and make the new normal a kind of soft martial law, but it's not very soft anymore. And all you people that say, oh, I don't care, let there be a tyranny, I have nothing to hide, they're setting it up so they can take your pensions and devalue the dollar. These are bad people. Look into who runs this global government that didn't exist, but they now admit exist. This is real, folks. This is real. This is super dangerous. These eugenicists created Hitler. Look it up. Look up what eugenicist is. Look what eugenics is. Look it up. Look it up. God bless you all. Stand up for humanity. The answer to 1984, 1776. Infowars.com. While it's still up, please spread the word.